From heavy hitters in the industry to artists on the rise, AMPEDCast is your all-access pass to the beats, the breakthroughs, and the behind-the-scenes. Welcome to the hottest event in dance music, Miami Music Week, where I hit up the Winter Music Conference to capture the stories behind the sounds. In this episode, I chat with NIKMIND, a Colombian producer, dropping a new track every month. Join us as we talk about fear, flow, and chasing your dream. Listen in where the music is hot and the stories are hotter. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a beat. Thank you for sitting down with me, NIKMIND. It's so great to meet you.
It's so nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, let's dive in. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your music.
So a little bit of context. I'm from Bogota, Colombia. It's a beautiful city. But in 2018, I moved here to the US to make my dreams come through in music. So I'm a DJ and producer. I have like 6 years of making music, making content, and I'm focused on doing techno and house with a little bit of minimal touches to make some difference out there with all the music that is now out here these days.
Ooh, I like what you're saying about kind of like blending some things together and making your own sound. Take us back a little bit. When did you get started in music and like what kind of inspired that?
So back in high school, it's funny because all my friends, they were playing sports, they were doing like these kind of things, but I was always into music. I was always into drums or guitar, you know, whatever music attracted me. So back in 2016, I started like making music like professionally. And I went to school for that. I went to school for engineering. I'm audio engineer itself too. So I do my mixing and mastering of each tracks as well.
Oh, wow. That's incredible too.
Yeah.
And what are you looking to get out of, like, say, the next year? What do you want to accomplish in music?
So for next year, my release schedule, it looks like a track each month with some record labels from Europe and from the US to attract some attractions from all demands of the country. And I'm working with another artist to get like collaborations, remixes. That's always good to work with other talented people.
That's true too. It's always about that collaboration and working with others, right?
That's right. It's a game changer when you start making things like a team. You know, like you can't do everything by yourself. You definitely need some people around and some team for yourself too, so you can develop a more bigger picture. You know.
That is great advice, especially for some of those artists who are in that solo mindset or they're just getting started in music. It is so important to really build that team of supporters around you because otherwise there's like burnout is very real.
It's real. You can burn out really easily if you do the things by yourself, like alone. It can be more hard, you know, and it's better sometimes to ask for help, you know, like reach to a colleague, you know, that maybe can help you out with something, you know.
Definitely. And what is your advice for artists to surround yourself with, to find those people that do make up your team?
So definitely networking is a big aspect of the industry, but I can relate to quality instead of quantity. So sometimes it's more the people that you can approach to that really can help you with something, than more just go around and just meet random people that maybe is not gonna bring something to the table, you know?
Creating that intentionality behind it.
That's the word, intentionality.
Yes, I completely agree with that. And what has been your biggest takeaway from being a part of Miami Music Week and the Winter Music Conference?
So it's great to be back because my last conference was in 2019. COVID hits and, you know, kind of ruin everything a little bit. But I'm so happy to be back here. It's great to always see all people coming from Europe and other managers and other artists. So my biggest thing is like interact with people. I really love the interaction, the connections. I love to see the enthusiasm, the energy of people bringing to the table. It's inspiring and it's challenging and it gives you a push for the next season of the year.
I agree with you there too. It's like when we step into these opportunities to meet face to face and get to know people.
Correct.
From all walks of life, all parts of the scene, you can build those connections and meet the people that you're looking for.
That's correct, and sometimes it's just take the challenge, you know, like go and meet people, go and say hi, be kind, you know, be open to have conversations with people. That's always important, and it's a big think that it can give you results.
100%. It's like walk up, give a smile, good eye contact, and a
Right.
nice handshake. It can
Right.
go a long ways. And
Yes. You never know with who you're talking to. That's another thing, like you see this random person, a random guy, a random girl, and you don't know what they do. And suddenly they work for this company, this cool record label that maybe can give you some work or something to do,
100%. How important is it, say for an artist who's maybe a little on the shy side or doesn't put themselves out there, how important is it to kind of overcome that and put yourself out there to build genuine connections?
It is highly important. Sometimes this new generation of producers and DJs, they are in the bedrooms just making music, right? But they don't go out. They don't have the social skills sometimes to do that, right? So definitely a big part of this is to have that aspect of social skills to do the job and put a face to your music, put a face to your branding, put a face to that emails that you send a lot of the times, And sometimes people and big entrepreneurs people, they want to meet you in person. They want to see your eyes. They want to see what kind of person of you are, If you're a good person that we can work with, because sometimes the person comes first and then you go to the business aspect,
People first.
Right,
Yes.
people first.
I've been hearing that so much at this conference is human first, business second. And
Correct.
if we lead with that heart, I think that's going to just build a better community, build a better opportunities, and find those genuine connections.
That's right. And don't get me wrong, sometimes because of the season in life that you are overwhelmed, with all the situations that you have, and you just you want to go straight to the business, right? But you can't forget the human aspect. And that comes to everything in life and everything in music in general, because music comes first with the human touch, and then you go to a record label, then you go and do the rest of the job.
That is some really great advice. It's a golden nugget of advice. Last question before we wrap up.
Sure.
What is most inspiring to you that inspires your music?
Well, my biggest inspiration, I will say that is my Colombian roots, my Colombian native music. That is completely opposite to house and electronic music, right? But I think that's the bigger approach, like to mix it up, my Colombian roots, my Latin American kind of thing, my culture into this beautiful house industry. That's my biggest inspiration. I have so many artists that inspire me all the time, and I want to result something, culture. That's my biggest inspiration in general, not just in Colombia. I love the cultures for all around the world. USA, Mexico, London, you name it. I always want to put some touch in my music with the culture of specific countries.
That is so cool because it really is the flavor.
It's a flavor.
It's the flavor,
Yeah.
and there's so many beautiful flavors across the whole world.
Right, that's correct.
Thank you so much. I would love to connect my audience with your music. How can people find you online?
So it's really easy these days, right? You just go here to my Instagram account, NIKMIND, and all my socials are linked to that: Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. I have a radio show every month that you can tune in SoundCloud as well, and you can find me in Instagram. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, NIKMIND. It's been awesome talking to you today.
Thank you so much for having me.